Yo, can I get in on this? I want another one, two. One, two. Oh, you thought it was through. This was just one assignment, boo. Judge checking with God, getting next instructions. You need an advocate, reach out, he might be coming. This young black king needs no introduction. When he shows up, haters hate seeing him coming. And no, he's not Malcolm, he's not Martin either. He got his own style. Ja-da-da-ya, we see ya. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move. And when he comes through, you know they coming too. Hey yo, INA, where you at? What it do? They got receipts, they got them files. They gon' investigate an advocate, holding it down. And when it comes to intel, you know they showing out. You smiling in Jed's face. Hold up, check that file. Don't run up on them either, they always in the crowd. INA got his back, you don't know when they around. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move. And then there's Jed's mother, you know she gon' speak. She praying for the people, prophesying what she see. Jed, God got you covered, he's holding you down. He's showing you his favor, his mercy, his power. So always stay humble, give God your best. Remember you're a man, ain't no S on your chest. You know where help comes from when you're up or you're down. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move. Yeah. That crew runs deep. Keep the real ones around. Keep the real ones around. INA runs deep. Keep the real ones around. Keep the real ones around. The real ones around. INA runs deep, keep the real ones around.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to Investigate and Advocate, where injustice finds no rest. I am your host, Jedediah Brown, aka Black. I'm glad to be here. I want to shout out all of our resources: investigative advocating, organizing, investigative advocating, investigative advocating, organizing, investigative advocating, organizing, investigative advocating, organizing. I thank y'all for doing what you do, because that is how we do what we do. Yeah, I need my beat. I need my machine. I have not sang a song to you guys or rapped a song to you guys in so long. I have not had my machine, because I have not been at my house. I need to get home. I haven't seen my baby, our baby, Kyra. I've not even seen her. Not seen her. But I checked in on her. Kyra's good. Car was good. Hello, everybody. Facebook and YouTube. Do me a favor. Get comfortable. I got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. But yes, before I get there, I want to thank. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, you guys. We are growing. For the culture family. I love you. 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 And I'm very excited about my future as it relates to working with the people of For the Culture. If you have not joined For the Culture, you tripping. That's all I can say. But I do know that these broadcasts go somewhere between 100 to it can get as high as 200 people while we're not talking about Tiffany Henyard. And there's no reason why you've not joined For the Culture. Take your what does razzmatazz mean? What does that mean? What's a razzmatazz? And who says something like that? Before I move any further, let's do some housekeeping, you guys. Don't pull the trigger on them. What is razzmatazz? Does anybody know? Join now, you're missing out. Hey everyone. Bella, tell them. What is a razzmatazz? The first thing that I'm happy about as it relates to not running is I get to say it the full way I want to say it. Get your I'm a member for I'm a member, can't afford another increase with the upgrade, but I will always support. Wait a minute, you a member? There's no increase. Oh, you must be talking about one of the resources. No, I don't know how. I don't know how to make this make full sense. We are close to 100 and we getting ready to launch. I just need you to hear me. You don't want to not be in the group. Trust me when I'm telling you this. The stuff that we're planning to do, members only, trust me. Trust me. Whatever you give, it won't compare. It will not compare to what we own. Trust me. I am not lied to nobody at all. I think that it's only $15 a month on YouTube. Trust me. I've been saying it. I keep saying it. I'm not going to stop saying it. Trust me. You better find, if you're not in part of For the Culture, you're going to, there's a thing that people say in gambling. You can't win if you don't play. You better trust me. You better trust me. Okay, so let me move forward. I got a lot to talk about. I got to take my time, y'all, but there is a full flat-out war going on in the Southland. See, you think that these suburban communities are all together because you see their nice manicure lawn, nicely paved streets, a wonderful police response times and their little bitty neighborhood feels. But when I'm now looking at this is what I'm gonna tell you, since I've been kind of sort of primarily focusing on the Southland. When they call it the Chicago land, rightfully so, it is a Chicago land because the politics of the Southland is so ghetto. It's so ghetto, but it isn't even not just ghetto, it's diabolical in every shape, form, and sense of those words. It is diabolical. And today I want to talk about some of the things that's going on in the Southland politics and how it's just a flat out war going on. You really would have thought that after all of the stuff that happened during the Tiffany Henyard administration, that every single suburban town would have gotten better as it relates to communication, how they govern, what they do, how they organize. But it's literally like nothing really significantly changed because it seems like either the bugaboos got more bugged or we still got a lot of work to do. And so the Southland politics is giving me a headache. It's causing my head to spin because it's just going absolutely crazy. But I told y'all that there's never been a time like this in our life, and it probably will never be a time like this again in our lifetime. And I'm going to talk about a little bit about that in a moment. But I want to take a pause. I want to take a pause and I want to focus on what's going on in national politics. I am interested in unity. I am interested in adding to the conversation in a way that moves us forward together as a country. But I've discovered that this is and has always been a completely hard task because so many people are looking and listening and living taking L's. We taking L's because we looking, listening, and living in offense. In offense. Looking, living, and listening in offense. And so I want to tell this to people about parties again as it relates to the Democrats. I'm sorry, the Democrats. The Democrats are weak. Okay? I'm literally asserting it as a lifelong Democrat. This is a advocacy platform, and I know everybody don't care about politics, but I need to talk about this before I get into the war that is breaking out in the Southland and how INA fits into that. But the Democratic Party is weak. And I'm going to tell you why it's weak. I'm going to tell you why it's weak. The Democratic Party is weak because it is literally, seemingly overwhelmed with do what you want to do, wherever you want to do it, however you want to do it. Can't nobody tell you nothing. We'll give you what we can find, and you won't be organized or structured for nothing. That is what I'm looking at. There is no real structure. There is no real direction. There is no real strength coming out of the Democrat Party. Sorry. I've been a lifelong Democrat. I've lived in both Democrat and Republican places. I feel like the Democrats are weak. It's really, really interesting to me, right? Because this, the and I could like break that down a little bit more as it relates to my thinking. But if you're a Democrat, you're weak. Sorry. But if you're a Republican, this is a party that is overwhelmed with, in my opinion, self-righteous hypocrisy. If I had to label it, Democrats are weak, Republicans are self-righteous and hypocritical. Now, why am I saying that? Democrats are literally saying, we don't want no help if it ain't money. Then they get money and they utilize it as an extended slush fund for campaigns. Republicans are saying we're for these values of free speech and Christian values because the evangelical Christians are really, really running this party in a major way, conservatively, and they're running it, in my opinion, with a form of godliness and not necessarily the spirit of God. And I'm going to offend people by saying that this is my opinion. I've gotten to the point where I don't care. If I have to lose, I'll lose. Whatever, whoever, wherever, I don't care. I'm giving my opinion. And this is why I say that, because how did Jimmy Kimmel lose his job doing what he's always done? How? Can you explain to me how Jimmy Kimmel loses his job doing what he's always done, making banter, making a joke, creating a monologue based off of real life issues. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but literally, Rubio has put a measure in hoping to have the power to revoke the passports of United States citizens who criticize Israel. It's not a drill, it's not a game, it's not a gimmick, it's not fake news, it's real. Like, when do we stop? So if I criticize Israel, now I could risk losing my passport? Free speech, small government. What is going on? People are losing their jobs left and right. Absolutely. These are private entities that have a right to do whatever they want to do. Okay. It's hypocrisy. You're literally saying that we shouldn't be talking about a person that's transitioned, but you can find so many clips of people talking about people who transition. And then somebody said, well, they got a family. Well, so do the other side. And nobody wants to hear the truth. Everybody wants to get mad with it. And everybody wants to show their real selves. I'm seeing a lot of people for who they really are. And I'm enjoying the view. I really am. I'm enjoying the view. We are not trying to build a perfect union. People are trying to find the advantage, and it sucks because it's creating more offense. America is more divided today than it was on yesterday. Every day it seemingly gets a little bit more divided, and unless we do something, I fear about the reality of what we are going to lead the next generation. What are you talking about on Jimmy Kimmel? Jimmy Kimmel's show has been canceled indefinitely for a monologue about Trump grieving the loss of his friend. All right. We're in trouble. Now, how does that translate into local politics? Let's get into it. Let's get into what I came on here. Um, where do I start? Did you guys read the report? Did you all read the report of Asia Gant, the young lady, the young lady, the newest outward individual who spoke about an alleged sexual assault by Andrew Holmes? I want to read this to you guys. Complaint against the Chicago Police Department. My name is Asia Gant. On Thursday, April 4th, 2024, I went to the Chicago Police Area 3, located at 2450 West Belmont Avenue, and my purpose for going to the police was to file both a report and a criminal complaint against community activist and crisis responder Andrew Holmes for a criminal sexual assault that he committed on me when I was a minor less than 10 years ago. We switching over to Dolton stuff. Walking into the Chicago Police Department station, I was filled with emotion, stress, and anxiety, as well as a feeling of intimidation by the Chicago police, as Andrew Holmes is the person who has a great deal of resources, contacts, relationships, and influence with the rank and file of the Chicago Police Department, who I feel are protecting Andrew Holmes, but at the same time violating my rights as a criminal sexual assault victim. According to the Chicago Police Sexual Assault Incident Notice and the rights of sexual assault survivors that I was provided when I left the police station, I am entitled to be treated with fairness, respect, dignity, and privacy. Furthermore, according to the Chicago Police Department section under investigations, if a detective does not meet with you at your home, the station, or hospital, he or she will contact you within 3 to 5 business days of filing the initial police report. As the date of this COPA complaint, no Chicago police detective has contacted me, making today the 11th business day. Another complaint I am making is that on the morning of Wednesday, April 2024, April 10th, I arrived at the police headquarters located at 3510 South Michigan Avenue for the purposes of obtaining the original case incident report. It was my intention to attach the report as an exhibit for a petition for a no contact order against Andrew Holmes. Upon receiving the copy of my original incident report, Andrew Holmes' name was redacted as both the offender and the subject. However, my information, including my date of birth, driver's license number, and physical description, was visible. Upon asking to speak with a supervisor, a non-supervising blue shirt patrol officer stated that I was not allowed to receive a copy of the incident report that showed Andrew Holmes' name. It is my reasonable belief, based upon the undisputed facts and actions, that the Chicago Police Department is engaging in a cover-up and protecting community activists and crisis responder Andrew Holmes, and I am aware of the fact that former Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel delivered a proclamation on February 26, 2014, Andrew Holmes Day, in the city of Chicago, as well as Andrew Holmes being the recipient of the Richard J. Daley Medal of Honor Award and other awards throughout the city of Chicago. It is also my reasonable belief and concern that once my complaint is received and reviewed, it will only be when a criminal investigation will be initiated on Andrew Holmes, the offender and perpetrator of my criminal sexual assault, and the criminal investigation will not be conducted in fairness, respect, with dignity, and with integrity. Ladies and gentlemen, I just read to you one of the first pages of a COPA complaint against the Chicago Police Department by Asia Gant for what she feels has been a grievance in her desire to file a criminal report and to obtain a order of protection. Isn't this interesting? I done had how many orders of protections that we didn't both witness together with far less bull crap, and she can't even get a full report to go obtain one. Boy, I tell you, allegedly. But let me take this a step further. I had an opportunity to read the reports a little further. Do you all, this is where it really bothers me. This young lady was 16 years old. According to reports, she was found in a garbage can Asia Gant was found in a garbage can, allegedly, she alleges Andrew Holmes, trustee of Dolton, Illinois, advocate with his own day, allegedly with the city of Chicago, recipient of FBI's honor. She was found in a garbage can. He endeared himself to her. She alleged that they were riding around town. He gave her marijuana. Then he would force her, under the state of the marijuana, to perform oral fellatio, and then he will go on to sexually assault her at the age of 16 is what she alleges. Now, this young lady's story matches the same MO of Fania Dukes. Endeared, under the influence, taken advantage of, allegedly. Give me a second. I'm trying to pull up something real quick. Well, that must have been resolved because that stuff is now gone. Congratulations. Okay. Well, that's gone. I wanted to. Hold on one second. Okay. I was finna show y'all something, but it's resolved. So I'm gonna pause. I don't know. So here go my question. Will anybody support Asia Gant with me? I'm gonna go to Village of Dolton's next board meeting. I want to read those details into the record. But because I have such a busy schedule, is there anybody else with the courage, with a moral compass, with the frustration and the outrage, with the lack of action? Is there anybody else that will be at the village ain't gonna get it done. I've accepted it. They ain't gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. When is the next board meeting? We're going to make it our business to go there and speak up for Asia Gay. If those details don't make you feel sick to your stomach, I wonder if you are okay as a person. I feel so sick to my stomach. Will he be there? I don't know. But it needs to be read into the official record of the village. You pervert, you alleged pervert. I'm going to be at the next Village of Dolton board meeting. Yeah. And it's so disgusting to me that he is. Somebody said, Jedediah, don't say we don't care. Well, I can't tell that you care, because people say, well, what can we do? He got the seat for the next 2 years. Now that's the excuse. What? I'm going to be there at the next meeting. And essentially, think what I'm saying is that, y'all, we got to reignite Dolton again. We got to go back. We got to finish this. We cannot leave this residue in this village. Does anybody agree with me? If you agree with me, then put a 5 in the chat. Anybody? Like, I'm thinking full press. I'm going to do a press release. I'm thinking we're going to invite the media. I'm thinking that we're going to organize people to go, because this degenerate fuck needs to feel the pressure of people who are not okay with giving this motherfucker 2 more years on the dime of the taxpayers of Dolton without there being any pressure. Listen to me. Anybody who believes that, you are not aware and you need to take a civics education class. The governor of the state of Illinois could act on this, but they're not going to if everybody takes this docile approach. So we're going to go back to Dolton. We're going to raise some good trouble for Asia and Fania, because guess what? Even though he has not been charged, he also has not felt like he has had to respond. And if you agree with that, you're putting a 5 in the chat. 183 people in here. I hope that this is a renewed call for us to literally do something, because these young ladies should not be alone in this fight. And this government has to take it seriously. We need to finish it. We need to go back. And I got to be honest, this is where it gets interesting. And now I'm going to be transparent. I step back hoping that the new administration would do what they said they would do: clean house. And I again assert that I'm not against, I am not ridiculing, I am not condemning, denouncing, or going against the administration that is currently in place. I believe that they're doing good work, but I think that they could be doing more work. That's just my personal opinion. Power concedes nothing without a demand. We need to go and make a demand. The mayor, in my mind, and the board needs to do a couple of things: censor him and publicly denounce him. But they won't do it if we don't put the pressure there. And I'm sorry. I'm ready to, literally people didn't understand it, and that's what I was cool with. But you got to give people time. But I feel like if we don't, nothing is going to happen. And I'm going to be clear here that there will literally be more who would be coming forward if they felt like it would matter in them doing so. Please hear me. I'm saying a lot without saying nothing. I've talked to other individuals who have complaints, who feel that there is nothing going to happen. That's going to be true if nothing happens. So again, I hope I took proper time to give you guys the gravity of this, to help you to understand it, and to ask for you all not to stand with me, but I'm going to stand for Asia. I'm going to stand for Fania, and we got to finish this. Tiffany's gone. He needs to go. Blue, black, brown. I mean, see, that's how you know I'm too busy watching Cooking with Frank. It's the only. That is the only. Oh, my pictures. Oh, my pictures are here. I'm sad now. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got a text message. My pictures are here. See, I like this picture, but y'all, man, I don't care what nobody say. I was a lit congressional candidate just off of the face tattoo alone. Forget that. Y'all want to? Okay, I'm gonna show y'all one because this is gonna be my favorite one. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make this my favorite. I'm sorry, I didn't forgot all about the dang on that. Uh, uh, I didn't forget about the broadcast, but something just happened in the middle of it. Let me put this as my Facebook picture because I actually like it. I like it, but wait a minute. No, I can't even get the arms in there. Okay, never mind. Can't make that my Facebook picture. But yes, this is look at that 192 people on here. Let me see how many fives we got. Let me see. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Statistically, 20 people have given us a five out of 191 people. Only 20 people gave us a five. So that means that when I show up in Dalton, we'll probably get about two people. Damn it, man. It's always an uphill battle. Okay. Whatever. Such is life. I stopped getting disappointed by this stuff alone. Ooh. Ooh. I like this one. I like this one. All right, I'm gonna show y'all two pictures, and I'm gonna ask y'all. Ooh, I like this one. See, I'm not like a picture kind of guy. You feel me? I think I'm like a, I think I'm like a, when it comes to looks, I'm like a maybe a, and it's not a low self esteem thing. It's just what I really think. I think I'm like a maybe. I'm like a five in a possible, but on my great days, I can become like a seven, 8. You know, I wouldn't get. I wouldn't. That's what I feel. So I'm not like a big picture dude. I don't think I'm ugly. I could take your bitch, but I think that everybody got to know their strengths, and I don't think that mine is about you know. Oh, I like this one too. Hold on, y'all. All right, I like this one too. I like this one too. This one is really good. With that suit that I had on at the. So we did a photo shoot with that suit. Y'all want to see these pictures? I'm gonna show y'all three pictures real quick, and then I'm a wait. But I can't segue from that. No, I'm gonna segue from that. You look blurry for some reason. Wipe your screen. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna take a break. A brief intermission. It's a very very. Oh, that did help my screen. It's a very serious topic, but we are alive and we are doing the work. So I think we could talk. I mean, I think I can show y'all this. Do y'all want to see it or not? Y'all want to see the picture? And I want y'all to tell me which one y'all think is nice. All right, give me 1 second. So these were supposed to have been. I look uncomfortable. I look uncomfortable in this picture. See, it's gonna mess up regardless. So I just gotta do that. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get it to work. Okay. Yes, I've been wanting the pictures to create. There go one. What y'all think? Give it thumbs up or thumbs down. It's like, oh, it's giving a little. I kind of like it, the little hands there. I probably shouldn't have wore that vest in this particular picture. It probably should have just been without the vest. But I think that picture's cool. What is it giving, y'all? What is it giving? Y'all like it? It's kind of. I think it looks. Yeah, I like it. I like that one. I like that one. I told y'all, boy, that boy, I don't. I'm telling y'all, don't let them fool you. I take this head off and get all your bitches. Who is that man? Where is Jed? Okay. Oh, okay. It looks like your burial suit. Oh man, it don't look that bad. Then that must look like the somebody said sharp casket sharp. Oh, this look like a this look like a funeral picture. Oh damn. It looks AI. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. Look at that shiny head. It's giving elegant. Come on now, don't sell yourself short. Is casket sharp like a? I ain't feeling this segment. Is it? Is it? Wait a minute. So much better looking than Smiley. Oh, thank you. I like it. Very handsome. Okay, well, I'm getting some good. Is that a filter because you look a light skin? Your smile looks off. Okay. Put that hat on and show them bow legs, and I'm all in. All right, all right, all right. So, casket sharp is not good. Oh, well, that was a dig. Well, that picture. That's the first version of this particular one. Um, Here go the second one. What was that given? Is that better? Cleaner than a board of health? So one or two? Let me see. I think the smile was better. I think the smile was better. I don't. The. I like the way my eyes are staring, but I don't like the way you look too mean. The editing is off. The hands look bigger than your head. No, them literally my hands. I got very big hands. Every You look mean. So this looks mean. This is giving fuck around and find out. Oh, okay. Well, I think that we're gonna have to keep this one. I think this is gonna be my Facebook page then. The smile better, but the hands on this one are better. No chanting, jeans and slide. Sharp dress better. The smile is better. The first picture with your beautiful smile is giving no fuck with me. Okay. Look like you got a little more weight. Oh, you peeping? You peeping? Something coming. Something coming. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna have to flex a little bit. Something coming. Just keep on watching. You look so distinguished. That's given I'm clean, and then I'll beat you. Okay, but y'all still say number one. All right, one last one, and then I'm gonna get off of this whole picture thing. I'm just happy that we got. I feel like I look a little constipated. Mm, mm. Let me get some thoughts on this. Wait a minute, y'all like the one that I like the least? Is weird. This the one? This the money shot? I'm sorry, y'all. We supposed to be talking about war, and we on here talking these damn bitches. Oh, I like this one. Hold on. Oh, I like that. This the one right here. This the one right here. Y'all, it's a lot of them. Ma! That's that one. Yes, ma'am. Come here. I want to show you these for a second. No, they can't see you. Just no. I want you to look at it. Push the arrow over. Tell me which one you like better. And there you have it. So I guess people are saying that last one, but I got. Oh, wait. Let me show this. Let me get this one last one real quick. Let me show you this. Let me get this one. Thought you was asleep. Yeah. On my bag. Go to bed then. Love you. Nice. They're real nice. Did you smile? I smiled on some of them, but you didn't look at enough to see it. I want to show y'all this one more. I don't think that my hands are perfect, but when y'all said this is the picture given, don't like F around and find out, I think this one does that. I'm finna show y'all this one because I like this. See, I don't want to look mean, but if I don't, let me show y'all this picture real quick, and then we're gonna move on for real. Bingo. Now I think that one looks like don't. This one is better. Jacket unbuttoned, hands down. The one big beautiful smile. Bingo, y'all. Now that one says. That one says. And my beard is bearding. My beard is bearding. I think I don't like that. Dang, I wish I had this expression without my jacket closed. But I think this one says what I like this one, G. I think my face right here. Yes, sirree. Yes, sir, ski. I am mean to injustice. I'm mean to injustice. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking a moment to pause with me. In that, let me ask somebody to do me a favor real quick. I just feel like random. I feel random right now. I need one person that ain't a hater, one person that ain't a hater. Send me $10 on $ FFJB. You're giving it to me to do whatever I want to do with it. Okay? Just I need one person to send me $10 on $ FFJB. Don't be no hater. Don't be on no drama. Don't be on no bull. Just one person. I'm gonna tell y'all when it's coming, so they ain't got to. So nobody feel like, oh, you got 30 people. Just one person. Send me $10 on $ FFJB, and I can do whatever I want to do with it. Please. And then we're gonna move forward from there. And I know out of 200 people, I got one person who gonna give me that $10 because we gonna do something real quick. All I have is cash on me right now. Yo, don't you worry about it. Somebody gave it to me. Thank you so much. That person is Ashley and Shelly. No. Okay, so we got it. I got it. Ashley and Shelly. Thank you so much. Okay, so now with this $10, give me a second because I want to use my new screen. You know, I love it over here. This is my game screen. This is a screen that I'm the most excited about. That I'm gonna have the most fun with. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there to where what we're gonna be doing on this screen, whenever this comes up, you could just be excited. Okay. And so this is the screen where we're gonna be a blessing. It's primarily gonna be used for our members, but right now it's gonna be used for whoever. So I wanted to do that on my broadcast. 1 second. Let me find what I need. So here it goes. We're gonna bless somebody. We're gonna have 5 on it.
They're asking what?
It's not a lot of money, but they gave us
We doing?
$10. I
What?
want to bless 2
For the
people.
culture.
We got 5 on it. We do that here. We got 5 on it.
We give it, we love it, we live it. We give it, we give it, we love it, we live it. We give it, we give it, we love it, we live it. And doing it all for the culture. We give it, we give it, we love it, we live it. We give it, we love it, we live it. We give it, we love it, we live it. And doing it all for the culture. Yeah, too many people talking, but really saying nothing. I guess that make them match and set, cause what they doing nothing. We redirect and focus, gathering like-minded people. Look at them in the
Bridget Brown.
helping, heal hurting people.
Bridget Brown.
Taking stands against
Okay, y'all.
injustice,
One
doing
more.
it for the people. So we
Bridget
gon'
Brown,
come
we gonna give
together,
her
getting,
$5.
giving,
We got
love and
5 on
live.
it.
For the culture getting started, you know what time it is. We give it, we love it, we live it. We give it, we love it, we live it. We give it, we love it, we live it. We're doing it all for the culture. We give it, we give it, we love it, we live it. We give it, we love it, we live it. We give it, we love it, we live it. And doing it all. Coming together, empowering people. Yeah, we spread throughout the nation for the culture's reach is lethal. Still around us, no injustice is allowed to rest. We come together, share ideas, make sure each move is best. For the culture's impact is strong, and we gon' keep on building, pushing each other to grow. Gotta use the gifts you're given. Y'all wanna join the move, said you wanna help the people. For the culture's where it's at. Let me enlighten people. We building something lasting. Stay playing and making moves. Yeah. Yeah, the mothers' motive see through, they chasing clicks and views. Yeah, we staying making moves, helping to empower people. For the culture, where y'all at? Let's let our message reach them.
Can't hear it. Can't hear it. Hello? You talking about the music too loud? Okay, y'all talking about the music too loud. Oh my God, such senior citizens. I said, Bridget and Yeezy Slides, put up your Cash App because we are giving you $5. And then I said, what could you do with $5? You can get you a drink, some chips, a snack. You can put some gas in your tank to get from one gas station to the next. And I also said you could pay taxes on something. It's not a lot of money, but we got 5 on it. Thank you to those who gave. So Bridget and Yeezy. And then you never know. Today, God may touch somebody's heart. When they see your Cash App, they may give you something else. That's what we own over here. That's what For the Culture is about. Bridget, Yeezy Slides, you got 5 seconds to put that up there, or I'm gonna pick another winner.
Getting, we giving, we loving, we living. We getting, we giving, we loving, we living. We getting, we giving, we loving, we living, and doing it all for the culture. We getting, we giving, we loving, we living. We getting, we giving, we loving, we living. We getting, we giving.
I know you ain't telling me that y'all too good for $5. Jizz, Yeezy Slides, and Bridget, are y'all gonna ignore? You know what? Since they don't want it, and it's been 5 seconds, I guess we're gonna have to pick another winner. We're just gonna have to give somebody $10 because $5 must be beneath y'all. Let's see who get it. They lost it.
They're asking what? What? giving, we loving, we living, and doing it all for the culture. We giving, we giving, we loving, we living, we giving, we giving, we loving, we living, we giving, we giving, we loving, we living, and doing it all. People talking, but really saying nothing. I guess that make a match and say.
All right, I cut the music off. Where they at? Let's go. Who is AOD Poppy? Let me find out that those other two people was trolls and they got called out. Oh snap! I can't take nothing from them. They're the enemy. I'm over here. They was over here snooping, and then they didn't won. I can't take anything because then I'll be banned from the trolls. Y'all can't see the spinning. I don't even see my name. Girl, you win there, Sylvia. Okay, can I get AOD? Please come up. Can I get AOD? Now this is supposed to be fun. Now y'all dragging. AOD, come up. You know what? We got 5 on it. You got 5 seconds. This is the last one. If y'all don't get this, it's going into the general fund for the coach. That's what y'all get for leaving so fast. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna hold off. Some of us don't have cash yet. Lord have mercy. Okay, hold on. I'll come back to it at the end, okay? We'll come back to it because I got too much stuff to talk about. You guys, ladies and gentlemen, today, just in full transparency and to share with the world, I had an opportunity to meet Cook County Commissioner Keisha McCaskill in person. I met her today. Keisha McCaskill, who is the commissioner of the appointed 5th District Commissioner. I met her today. I had an opportunity to sit down with her and sort of kind of get a feel for how she felt. As you all may know, we gave her a 48-hour notice. She completely ignored it, and we talked to her months later. And because of the 40-hour notice violation, she was supposed to have been the subject of McCaskill Mondays, but we got a little busy with so many other things, and we did not basically finish that. And so I had an opportunity to talk to her, and she asserted, "I'm not who I'm being painted to be." And I think that we'll be looking at information and we'll probably talk about that stuff in the coming days. But I want to take a moment to deal with something very serious. As I say that there's a war in the Southland. You guys, I found this to be absolutely astounding. So Kiana Belcher put up on her page, trusty Kiana Belcher from Dolton, the receipt keeper. This is something that I really want y'all to watch very closely. I'm watching it. This race is heating up. It's getting interesting. So Kiana Belcher puts up an endorsement from the mayor of Markham. She puts it on her page, and it looks like a series of endorsements that she received, and the crowd goes wild and, all of that. And then you get a message. I don't know if y'all seen it, if anybody has seen it, on the Citizens app. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. Ladies, I'm saying this today at Southland News because I think that this is interesting and it's something that we should talk about, look at, and pay attention to. So let me do this first. Because I thought, once again, I need a producer. It's gonna happen in Jesus' name. I was ready, but I guess I wasn't. But let's do this. So Kiana Belcher puts up, "Hey, I got an endorsement from the mayor of Markham." Now, we have watched Kiana Belcher throughout the whole time we were dealing with the Tiffany Henyard administration, and she was known as what? What was Kiana? Let me go to a different screen. I'm sorry. We're done with that for now. We'll come back. But what was Kiana known for? Kiana was known for being the receipt keeper. She was the receipt keeper. Um, so basically, I just found this to be quite interesting. Y'all probably ain't paid attention. But according to bam, this is what comes out of it. The mayor of Markham says, I never endorsed her. The Markham gives clarity to an endorsement in the race for 5th District Cook County Commissioner. Mayor Roger Powell confirms his endorsement of current Cook County Commissioner Dr. McKees. He is endorsing the current commissioner, Dr. Keisha McCaskill. That McCaskill's opponent, Kiana Belcher, falsely published through social media that she received Powell's support, in which Powell firmly denies. Ooh. Dr. Keisha McCaskill, Commissioner of the 5th District of Cook County, is proudly announcing the full endorsement of Mayor Roger Powell. This name comes after he was grossly misrepresented with him endorsing McCaskill's unofficial opponent, Kiana Belcher. That post was viewed on Belcher's Facebook page for over 72 hours, over 72-hour period. Upon being informed of the false endorsement, Mayor Powell reaffirmed his endorsement is for Keisha McCaskill. If I had some tea, that would be the time to blow on it because it's getting hot. That'd be the time to blow on some hot tea. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm showing you all this for a reason because I'm going to start showing y'all a lot of stuff. You all need to hear me. Y'all fucked up. No, we fucked up. I know we fucked up. I know how we fucked up. And I got to figure out how to tell y'all what's going on without telling y'all what's going on. But the mayor of Markham said she lying. I'm going to tell y'all something. If y'all ain't never wanted to get reignited in some politics, it's finna get real tense around here. There are two mayors that are notably clear that they are not endorsing in this 5th race, and it looks like it is the mayor of Harvey and it is the mayor of Dolton. Jason House has not endorsed. No, Jason House is endorsing Kiana Belcher flat out. It is clear, it is out there, it is understood. But the mayor of Harvey seems to be the one endorsement that has not been committed to anybody just as of yet. And we definitely are monitoring that because we're doing our advocacy right now in the city of Harvey. But the mayor of Markham says, hey, I didn't tell Kiana I was doing shit. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So, and I feel like I'm being a gossip channel right now. I don't want to be a gossip channel. I'm just trying to be fun with me reporting Southland politics. Because 4 hours ago, this is what Kiana said. Kiana, my integrity is everything. I'm going to leave that right there. People over politics, Belcher for 5th District. On another post, you see High Society Executive Director Nikita say, now we know that Kiana Belcher is the queen of receipts. I don't know what that means, but I want to see. So politics is dirty. But what I'm telling you guys, ladies and gentlemen, to go with me for a moment because I'm trying to tell you something. I'm showing y'all something right now, but I'm going to tell you what I believe is happening. I believe that we created a new dynasty, and the difference between what is inside of Thornton Township now is way different than what was in Thornton Township. Let me make that make sense. This man now believes he is the most powerful man in the Southland, and I'm going to tell y'all, I think that Napoleon Harris knows how to play this political game. I just said a lot without saying nothing. But imagine going against the Democratic Party's pick. Ooh, it's gonna get good. Whew, Lord have mercy. Okay, let me say how I can do this again, because I know y'all don't want my kind of truth, but you won't be able to tell me that I'm lying. Get this. Everybody, get this. Get this. Jedediah, I'm finna work. This one said, watch this now, watch this now. I'm telling you that in Harvey, somebody got charged because that's what they were told to do. Then when they did it, they dropped those charges before there was ever a trial, saying it was political. That party, that Democrat Party is a motherfucker. But now, the same type of scenario. Somebody says they're doing something, and now all of a sudden, I'm alleging they said they was doing something, and now all of a sudden I'm alleging that now they ain't doing it. That Democratic machine is a motherfucker. That Democratic machine is so in charge of Southland politics that is blowing my mind, and this is absolutely fascinating to watch. Jed, you are, hold on. Not that. So guess what? Instead of me being, is this good? Anybody? Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all want me to stop? If y'all want me to stop, then put a 5 in the chat. If you want me to keep going, put a 3. Because I'm finna get, this is fun. This is fun. This is absolutely fun. You know what? I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna put a pin right there. 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 And I'm gonna go on to something different. Unanimously, it's 3s. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's go somewhere else real quick. I got to put a pin right there for a second. We messy boots tonight. Every single last one of y'all. Someone made a call and the man switched up. I'm trying to tell you, you better. I wanna say something so bad, but I gotta pause and I gotta pause and I gotta pause. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. It's some dirty stuff going on in the Southland. There's some dirty stuff going on in the Southland. But what I promise y'all is I believe that we are the cusp of a moment where this machine is getting ready to expose its hand. If you want to see it, it's getting ready to expose its hand. I am literally having a full-fledged problem with the Democratic Party because they playing the same old games with different personalities. They got a playbook that it got to be rewritten. I'm trying to tell y'all that when this is not about fighting for people. This is about dynasties. This is about legacy. This is about power and wealth. It has nothing to do with y'all. I promise y'all today that if y'all would just go along with me in this journey that I'm about to take you on in these next few weeks, y'all finna find out that I was always focused. I just let them think. The best thing you could do is let people underestimate you and think that they won. The best thing you can do is go, ooh, wee. All right, let me pause. Let me pause. Let me go to the next thing because I do have a lot. I got too much, actually. I didn't pre-watch this. I don't have timestamps, but thanks to Harvey, I want to look at this meeting real quick. This is very interesting, and I want to make an assertion here today because y'all not paying attention to the goodness. I'm gonna tell you something. Some of this stuff is better than reality TV or an episode of Love and Hip Hop. But this is the Harvey Park District Board, where the president of the board is Mr. McCaskey.
Good evening, everyone. The time is now 6:37. Call the Harvey Public Library regular board meeting to order. Roll call.
President Anthony McCaskey.
Yes.
Vice President Taylor.
Yes.
Secretary McCaskey here. Treasurer Johnson.
Present.
Trustee Hooks.
Here.
Trustee Morgan. Absent. Trustee Price.
Present.
We have a request from Trustee Morgan to participate via Audio visual? Audio?
Motion?
No, I'm not motioning.
I'd like to make a motion. Oh, right.
I'd like to make a motion to allow Trustee Morgan, via phone or remote for this, meeting.
I second the motion.
Roll call?
President McCaskill,
No.
Vice President Taylor,
No.
Secretary McCaskill, no. Treasurer Johnson,
No.
Trustee Hooks,
Yes.
Trustee Morgan, not here. Trustee Price.
What was the reason for wanting to join remotely?
I have no idea.
Yes, I voted yes.
Motion carried. The time is 6:39. Want to make a motion to go into executive session.
Second.
Hold on, for the appointment.
Motion carried.
No motion.
Yeah, you said it.
No, executive session, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employee of the public body, legal counsel for the public body pursuant to 5 ILCS 120/2C1.
Also, you C11 for litigation.
And C11 for litigation.
Second.
Roll call?
President McCaskill,
Yes.
Vice President Taylor,
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Treasurer Johnson,
Yes.
Trustee Hooks,
Yeah.
Trustee Morgan, not here. Trustee Price,
Yes.
motion carries.
How you doing? How y'all doing?
Oh Lord, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
How y'all doing?
Take it. Take it. Take it.
Terrible accident.
I think
147 was shut down there. They had so I had to come from 147.
Oh, okay, I get it. Now you got on the suit. Fuck you. Because you know what? I wanted to say that I just recognized one of the biggest grifts of all. So this white mother that are not going into race, but I do want to say this. Jed, I know you're trying to be funny, but your voice is low. Oh, okay. Well, good. So, because everything will be inside of a court order, the current rate. But I do want to say this, y'all. There is a lawsuit that has been going on. Never mind. Let me keep going on. But it's real interesting how people got the best interest of the community, but they got 40 lawsuits. I FOIA'd them. We'll talk about that later. There's 3 lawsuits, really, technically, to be actual. But I want to talk about these lawsuits, and I want to tell you all about what I've discovered. Motherfuckers is out here truly trying to get paid off of the backs of taxpayer city of Harvey. And it's quite interesting what I have discovered. Now you got on the suit. Stinking ass.
171st.
No, not over here. Over here.
Did you do the other one?
All right, the time is now 7:34. We're going to reconvene the open session. Roll call?
President McCaskill,
Yes.
Vice President Taylor,
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Trustee Johnson,
Yes.
Trustee Hooks,
Yes.
Trustee Morgan, absent. Trustee Price,
yes.
motion carried.
All right, I want to make a motion to approve the treasury report as of August 2000.
Second.
Roll call?
I'm sorry, where is the treasurer's report?
Ms. Johnson has it.
Can we hear it?
She's going to read it off. I said I made a motion to approve, and she's going to read it off. Go ahead, Ms. Johnson.
Account ending in 5775, $1,534,152.82. Account ending in 0863, $7,914.70. Account ending in 1100,
$24.05. Account ended in 3106, $6,790.01. Account ended in 5535, $190,998.64. Account ended in 1331, $498,836.65. Account ended in 1359, $674,762.22, giving us a total of $2,913,478.87.
Treasurer Johnson, where did those numbers come from?
From the bank account statement. You ask that every month?
I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't want to stop at all the petty stuff, but why would she respond to that lady like that on the bank account statements? You asked it every month. She's sick of her. Okay, hold on. I just wanted to. That was funny to me.
We have, can we have it in writing, like on the an actual treasurer's report that's in the...
Now let's be clear here, ladies and gentlemen. This lady is the wife of the political czar of INA for the culture. INA, Mr. Keith Price. This is Tamika Price. This is the wife of Mr. Keith Price. She like her men with a little meat on their bones. She want to feel warm at night. Now, I don't know what the beef is because I'm still learning. But if she ever respond to our czar's wife like that again, we're going to have to help her out with her understanding. Do your job. Answer her question.
Work packet that shows us what you're reading.
When you was the treasurer, we never got one.
I was
We
just going to
absolutely
say
have a
that.
treasurer's report.
It's all good.
We have a
Make
treasurer's
a
report in the packet, like
make a
the
motion.
official one that you can follow.
order.
Well, I mean, let's not, you don't like when I call you liars, so let's not do that.
Well, I live in Harvey,
Okay.
so let's leave that alone. Approval of the April 14th, 2025 minutes.
You gonna be petty.
Oh, I can be petty, but I can be very
But
petty.
that was just real petty.
No, that wasn't petty. I said I live in Harvey.
Oh, and that was petty.
How's that petty?
Because.
Why is it petty, Ms. Hooks?
Why is it petty? Because y'all just said about people discussing stuff in executive session, but you sitting up here
I
talking.
just said I live in Harvey. I didn't say nothing else, Mrs. Hooks.
I'm requesting.
But that's still something that was said.
Approval of the August 14th, 2020.
One thing that I see, let me tell y'all something, and I don't know that I want to make this the comparison, but Chappelle is like let me not say that. And I think what I was saying, what I was trying to say, I'm not trying to say this in a mean way. I'm trying to say this in an interesting way. As a matter of fact, I don't even need to say it. I'm gonna just say it like this. Chappelle is one of those people where anybody can get it. So I be wanting to be mad at her, but it's like, that's just Chappelle. She reminds me of another person like that from another community where it's just like, she gonna get everybody. So, and you want to be mad at her, but you can't get her. She have points, she have perspective, she have information. So you kind of have to kind of like, that's Chappelle. But right here, I want to give honor, and it ain't got nothing to do with that being the wife of our czar. I'm just going to give honor to Chappelle because she spoke up for the sister. Because I'm going to be honest, what he said was kind of like unnecessary, and I could be petty. I could be real petty. That was a little like, really?
5 minutes.
President McCaskill motion, Treasurer Johnson second.
Roll call.
I have a discussion on the meeting minutes. I have another request outside of the request for a treasurer's report. And the meeting minutes, when someone is, if they were not in the meeting at the beginning when they entered, we can have the time that they entered, because I don't recall if Trustee Hooks came in the meeting late, but the beginning says that she was absent, and then the next roll call, she replied. So I don't know if she was actually late at the beginning or not. Can you look at the roll call? In the meeting minutes, it says you were absent. Can you late to the meeting?
So you want to make a motion to amend the meeting minutes?
I don't know. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
typically what,
But there's no time when she came in.
No,
she's asking.
I'm asking, was she actually here when the meeting started, or is this an
So,
error?
do you mind if I answer? Sure. So I did this, I don't, you arrived.
You did the meeting minutes?
I did the meeting minutes.
Oh.
And so when I put, you were here, so if you, oh, it's not up here.
So at
The meeting minutes for the agenda, because for the public hearing, you came in at 6:22 on those meeting minutes. There were, I did show when you arrived, but I don't think that Chappelle was here today.
What, August the 4th, last month? I was
Yeah,
here?
so when I copied, so I would have put it, would be an error on your part. So then there would be a motion to correct, to change,
So,
to a motion to amend to reflect.
But you
that
can't.
Holmes was present. She can't.
Not if you don't know the time.
Oh, she was here if she was here at the time. I could look.
Wait a minute. Make a motion to, so we got a motion, we got a second.
Well, we still have discussion, President, I'm sorry.
I mean, what's the discussion? Either we're gonna amend or we're not. So you need to make a motion to
You want to make a
amend.
motion to
I
amend?
have another question on the meeting minutes.
Whoops. Okay, so you're not making a motion to amend right now?
Not at the, I still have additional questions I may, but the other question was for under the approval of bills for the J. Smith Heating and Cooling. Was that a bill, or, because what we received was a proposal, was that an actual bill that we paid for $66,000?
We didn't pay the full $66,000. We paid half, that was a deposit.
Which was half of it was half of the 100 and something thousand, right? Which was
What is
$66,000.
your question, trustee?
My question is, was the J Heating and Cooling, was that an actual bill for services that had already been completed, or was that, because what we received was a air quotes proposal, but it was paid under the bill. So I wanted to make sure that we paid a bill. Did we pay a bill? Did we pay for something for services that were already?
No.
Is this related to the?
No.
There was a bills list that was passed, and there was that amount that was passed. It was on the bills list.
Okay, so it was a bill.
Yeah, and just, I mean, there is, the meetings are recorded, and there's question, I mean, they're heading for a YouTube as well.
Okay. I think that was
But I'll hold up.
not only. I think that was the question on the minutes outside of the arrival.
You got a first and you got a second. Roll call.
Is there a motion to amend to?
I make a motion, well, I need to,
That's what I'm asking.
She was here the
I'd like
entire,
to
she
make a
wasn't late.
motion to amend the meeting minutes for August 14th, 2025. Is there a second?
yes.
Motion to amend to reflect that trustee Hooks was present
Present at what time?
at the beginning.
I
She
was
was
here.
present at the start of the meeting. So I'd like to make a motion to amend the August 14th, 2025 meeting minutes to reflect that President Trustee Chappelle was present at the beginning of the meeting.
Second.
Roll call.
President McCaskill,
Yes.
Vice President Taylor,
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Treasurer Johnson,
Yes.
Trustee Hooks,
Yes.
Trustee Morgan, not here. Trustee Price,
Yes.
motion carried.
Well,
Now you need a motion to approve.
So I make a motion to approve the August 14, 2025 minutes adjusted.
Second.
Roll call.
President McCaskill,
Yes.
Vice President Taylor,
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Treasurer Johnson,
Yes.
Trustee Hooks,
Yes.
Trustee Morgan, not here. Trustee Price.
yes. Will we ever have the missing meeting minutes from May to vote on, or really?
They were for June during the time. Or they may. You sent them, but I didn't get a chance to put them, to get them sent out for the agenda. But yeah, we have them. We just got to
On
approve
the
it.
18th, the 18th, it's either May or June.
Yeah.
We talked about it.
We're gonna watch a little bit more of this. Let me give you some of the. Let me preface this a little bit more. I'm an advocate. We have a belief system and for the culture. We believe in self-defense and we are family. We stick together. I'm very happy and excited about what we're building. Mr. Key Price is a member of our wonderful family, serves as our political czar. His wife, Tamika Price, serves on the Harvey Library Board. Let me say it this way. I met with Dr. Keisha McCaskill today. She says that a lot of things that are said, she doesn't feel that they're true. We're navigating fact checking. But Mr. McCaskill serves as the president of the library board. I have not had the opportunity to meet him, to talk to him. We've heard on this show of complaints made by individuals for the park district. I don't know a ton of stuff from the library board, as Chappelle Hooks is on the opposing side of me politically in Harvey, and Tamika Price I've never had a conversation with, and then Angelica, whatever her name is, lady I talk with the 70 different voice tones. We got a pride in the community. Her clown. This woman literally had the nerve to say, I don't have a job, and she finally got one. And then her soul was the exchange. And then the other people, I don't know. I've not paid a lot of attention to the Harvey Library. $2 million. How many people knew how lit a library board meeting could be? You think that is boring. You can't even make noise in a library. If you don't have a library card, you can't get anything. All kinds of stuff going on. Who would have thought that a library board? And then it's so interesting because, y'all, I thought, and I don't know, y'all may paid attention to politics more and longer than me. I was not always a political advocate. I was a anti-violence advocate, and I was a police brutality advocate, then I was a direct trauma advocate. And then I became an organizer of organizations, and literally, so that you all will have this in your frame, I started dealing with politics within the last few years. And politics is not boring when you really get to the nitty-gritty of it, because these people be going ham and it don't even be their money. But it's sad because, as you see, $2 million that was paid for by taxpayers is a dismally attended meeting by the people of the community. $2 million. That's a lot of money to govern. And when you think about the amount of money that is being governed and spent and decided on, I find myself saying, I'm not going to miss meetings where I locally live, reside, and care about. Now, that's just me. You may not care. But Harvey got a lot of problems. Harvey got a lot of problems in a lot of different areas. And we're going to do everything that we can to address those. But with this, I'm taking this personal because indirectly, Tamika Price is connected to one of ours. Tamika Price is connected to one of ours, so I'm taking a different kind of look at this with you guys, and I appreciate y'all for watching it with me. But it looks like tomorrow, Dr. McCaskill has set up an emergency meeting with the intent to remove Tamika Price from the library board. Where do they do this stuff at? How is this possible? Ladies and gentlemen, come on now. Subsequent to this meeting, where they're getting ready to get into it over some $60,000 payment as it relates to the fund, they about to try to remove her from her seat tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, they have to give a 48-hour notice If he's giving them a 24-hour notice and tomorrow is the meeting, how is this happening? And why isn't anybody doing nothing? Like, this stuff is annoying. It's annoying. I directly asked Dr. McCaskill, Keisha McCaskill, today about this situation. Her response was, I stay out of that. I didn't like the answer, but it was a fair answer. I had to respect it. It is her husband. So, if exactly, Lauren, we can remove someone like that from a board, then why can't it be done for Andrew Holmes? Ooh, bars. Was it that's clocking T? I don't know. Oh, bars. My hand went up and it just was doing whatever. But yeah, clock that T and bars. I mean, clock that T and bars. So yeah, it looks like Dr. Mr. McCaskill is going to be looking to have Tamika Price removed. Let me make a phone call real quick because that just made me wonder. What's up? I'm understanding that your wife is supposed to be removed from this board tomorrow. Do you have is there a document of this or a letter or something you can send me? But is there okay? So how is there any proof of this that I can show to the public? She might have blocked me. Let me see. How do you spell her name? Yeah, I think that she blocked me. Hold on, let me see. No, she didn't block me. It's still there. I just forgot. I didn't put the E on the end. All right, so here it goes. Thank you so much. Wait. Yeah, I am. Hold on one second. Appointment, action. Okay, there it is. I got it. Thank you. So in order, I had to just call. I knew Price would know where it was at. So I'm gonna go. So for the purposes of receipts, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow there's a special board meeting. And if you look at the line item D under new business, what does it say? To vacate Tamika Price's seat. It is an action item. The president of the board, Mr. McCaskill, has moved to vacate her. Oh, wait. It says A, matters regarding the residency of Tamika Price, evidence of her living in Arizona, evidence of residency of HPLD board, evidence, Jesus Christ, do these folks have jobs? Evidence of residency of Tamika Price, vacate Price's seat. All new business is about removing Tamika Price from her seat. This is the byproduct of her questioning the finances of the library board and her basically saying that they should not be paying allegedly some 60 something $1,000. So I'm gonna say whatever you feel politically, fundamentally, I think that this is wrong. She is elected to a seat. They don't have that type of authority, from my understanding and our research of the laws that govern these types of entities. So that means that tomorrow's special meeting is getting to essentially it's going to be illegal. That should be a problem.
At the last meeting, and I indicated that I said.
Number 7, approval of the bills list. I want to make a motion to amend the bills list to add, it is in the invoice folder, the Montella Welch bill was missed by the accountant for $2,437.00. And then we have another invoice from Goldilocks. After the power shortage hit, it took out all of our key fobs. And that invoice is for $20,776.60, which makes a grand total of $63,611.06. Take a second.
Second.
Roll call.
Hold on, what did you say? What you saying was now? You said Montana Welch was what?
$2,437.00. Goldilocks is $20,776.60.
Rate 3 bidders.
What's total on?
Total on $63,611.06.
So was the 50% deposit given already?
What are you talking about?
Because it says here, thanks for your business.
No, it wasn't.
It
So
says
what,
50% deposit required.
what we would do is we approve the bill, right? When they finish, we'll cut the check for half. When they finish the work, they get paid for the rest. Because they might get paid, they might get finished before we have another board meeting. So that's why you approve the whole thing.
Roll call, President McCaskill.
Yes.
Vice President Taylor.
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Treasurer Johnson.
Yes.
Trustee Hooks.
You asked me to
Approve the amended bills list.
approve it or you said to amend it?
We didn't,
Is that what he told me?
he made a motion with an
To
amount,
amend them, right?
with an amended amount. So you're voting on whether or not to pay all those bills in the amount of whatever.
$63,611.06.
No.
Trustee Morgan. Absent. Trustee Price.
And I'm going to clarify before I vote, the amount before it needs to go to bid is how much?
35.
35,000. No.
Motion carried.
I have a question regarding the bills again. I guess, I don't know if this may be a question for, no, actually, this is a statement. During our, President McCaskill, during the last meeting for the J. Smith Heating and Cooling, you stated that they were a part of the last bid that we conducted in 2023.
That's exactly what I said.
They were not. I sent it to you, attorney, the last bid that we conducted.
That's not true.
Who
Sam
received it?
Sam received it. That's who received it.
What bid process?
They turned it in. I don't know. That was the company he recommended. I said that before, and Trustee Hook said, what does that mean?
No, I'm talking about the actual bid process that we rolled out through the attorney, and it was conducted, not you, this was in 2023.
Oh, okay.
And I asked you, how long does the bid last, and you pretty much said it was indefinite.
And just to clarify, I'm as I just pull it up here. When you said you sent me an email at 6:38 today.
No, I know, I'm just.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure it's like you sent me
I just
like,
sent it to you
okay.
this evening so that you could see all of the companies that were involved in the bid process, and that company was not one of them.
Okay.
No, it's not an okay, I'm asking,
I don't know what answer do you want?
you said that they were part of the.
That's what I was told. That's what I received from Mr. Hintz when he was here. Yes.
No. Last meeting, I said the bid from 2023, 2024, and I asked.
And you asked the attorney, how long does it last?
How long does it last? Sam was not here in 2023 or 2024, so he could not have been a part of this.
He was here in 2024.
He was not.
Yes, he was.
He was not responsible for the bid process.
He was here in 2024.
In
He was not responsible
2023, when they had the bid,
Okay.
so
What is it that you're
What
trying to
I'm
say?
saying is that not we, but the 4 members of the board voted to pay a company $66,000 last meeting for work that has not been done.
Correct.
That's a problem. Why are we saying correct as if that's okay?
Well, there's an emergency situation. We already knew that.
Has it been rectified? If it was an emergency, then the work should be
He
completed.
can't because Harvey hasn't given us the permit.
Exactly.
4 to
So
6
how is
weeks.
it- And you know that there's an entire process for it. They have to block the streets, so this could not have been an emergency situation.
Why
where
would
you
they
need
why
to
would they
go-
have to block the streets?
Because of the materials. If you recall, in 2023, when we went through the process, they explained that they have to have a permit. They need to shut down the street
Why don't you
because
have
the
a circuit
equipment is
sheet when we
huge.
have a parking lot on both sides?
Because of the size of the equipment, it's actually in there, and they tell you the lead time for how long the equipment
So
takes
the
to get
rich,
to
the
us.
rich, okay, I'm glad you tell it, because when
She
they
was saying, this is I'm just an email.
Yes.
Fair.
So
so what's the
where did
end
this
result?
company come from? Did we just
Ask
pay
Sam.
66? No, I'm not. Sam is not the board president.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day,
I
Sam is the one brought the company here, just like he brought another company from Country Club Hills, just like he brought another company from Kankakee.
So if Sam gave you,
And you guys also voted for it,
how much was it?
for the people that he brought here.
What people? What are we talking about? Let's be clear.
Hey, listen,
No.
I need to pull the
This is
minutes up.
important.
I tell you what we do. I tell you what we do.
I'll tell you what. No.
Pull the minutes up.
At the end of the day, what do you want me to do?
I want you to tell me who we
Show
paid
facts.
$66,000.
That's what I want you to do.
I showed,
Facts.
the invoice was there. What else you want me to do?
That was not an invoice.
That wasn't even an invoice, that was an estimate.
Listen, we're moving forward.
No, we can't move
We
forward.
can't move forward. That
Paying
discussion is done.
$66,000 to somebody that
You're
ain't
moving-
done no work.
You're moving
Excuse
forward.
me, he ordered the equipment. If you read and comprehend what was in front of us from last board meeting, it gave
That was
you
an
a
estimate of saying
description.
what
Ms. Morris, was it not a description of everything he was going to do?
Yes, it was.
He was going
That
to
was
change.
an
He was
estimate.
going to change all 10 units that went
That
out.
was an estimate.
Okay.
That wasn't no proposal or none of that.
Okay.
President McCaskill, I'm just asking.
And I'm okay. Here we go.
We don't have insurance. Where is his insurance?
He's turned everything into the city of Harvey, and that's why they issued.
Should the board not see
Well, why we
that?
don't see it?
Did Jenny have insurance?
We're talking about someone that we
It's all
paid.
good.
No, it's not all good.
It
We
is.
paid $66,000.
Ms. Price, why are you concerned about what's going on in the city of Harvey when you don't live here?
Okay.
Don't say you don't live here.
You can
I
say,
live here.
I'm here every meeting. So you can, if you can
At
tell
the end of the
me,
day, we have an agenda,
I work in Illinois,
We
I
have-
pay taxes in Illinois.
and you get homeowner
Yes.
exemptions in Arizona.
Okay, so.
How
where
dare
is-
you.
And the state of Arizona has verified your residency.
Boy.
Listen, so.
So they verified your residency. You know when people be running around, Mr.
Where's the money?
Right?
That's what I want to know.
He said, where's the receipts? I got them all.
Where's our tax
You
money?
out of
So,
line.
you brought it into the
You got it.
conversation.
Right, you brought it in.
Anyway, at the end of the day,
Y'all be playing. Y'all play too much. I swear to God, y'all play too
President
much.
McCaskill.
Y'all play all
at
day.
the end of the
President
day,
McCaskill,
all
at the
day.
end of the day, my question is about.
I answered your
city of
question.
Harvey. Because you can say
I
wherever
answered
you
your
want to say
question.
that live, it appears that we're the
answered
only
your
people who are concerned about the
I-
residents and their tax dollars.
so
not
we're the only
being
ones.
spent.
So
Good distraction.
how do we obtain almost $3 million in the bank, and we at one point we had 3.3 million?
I can tell you,
I'm
we don't have new books
gonna tell
because
you
the
why.
government is dirty,
I'm gonna tell you why.
because-
Because at the end of the day, that
don't have programs.
janky bond that was paid for, and we were upside down. We owed the IRS all
We're
that.
deflecting.
I'm not
We're talking
deflecting.
about-
You asked the question. We paid it. We voted. You voted yes. You voted no. So why are you bringing it up? You had your vote. You had your chance. It's over.
And I said no.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
Who is the company? Why did we bring on, and first of all, you said $66,000 on this proposal. The total was $130 something.
He was paid the down payment of 60. It was on the bills list.
It was on the bills list as if the total was
No,
$66,000.
it was not. No, it was not.
First of all, we received
It's fine.
one
We're
page.
moving some- we're
No,
moving
we
forward.
cannot move forward.
We are going to move forward. We are going to move forward.
Is that legal for us to pay
Legal.
a $66,000 invoice from someone who?
Right, so the first I've seen, that was in last week, I said that I've never seen the proposals.
Should that have gone
Okay,
out to bid?
so it's over $35,000, it should have gone out to bid,
It should have
his
gone out.
representative went out to bid. What you're sending me today, just so the record, you sent me something
I
that
sent
says Arctic Engineering, $227,000, Gately, $186,000, John Mayer Corporate, $190,000, Corellis, $213,974, Corellis Train, $155,554, Corellis Train, there's a lot of Corellises, 163, 516. I haven't had an opportunity to look at this. I don't know if these were the bids. As you indicated, at the time in 2023, when the bids went out, I was not the lawyer.
And not
to
one
the
time
extent-
did you just say to Jay Smith, you show, did you?
I don't know what
I
this
hear.
is, to the extent that there's records that need to be looked at. If someone wants to provide the bids that when they went out. As I told you last week, I didn't get the bid. They
Yeah,
weren't involved
we
in the
need to
bid.
see that
We didn't
bid.
see
We
it.
ain't seen it.
I was never asked to give an opinion on it, to the extent that we get provided the documents.
Okay, so correspondence and announcements.
I'm sorry, then can you at least give us a timeline? You said that the,
4 to 6 weeks is with Harvey's waiting for the permit.
for the permit.
From the
and
permit
then-
department.
Okay, I'm still trying to understand it. So we're in September now, October, so they'll be doing the work in the winter because that was the issue before. They couldn't do it during the winter months. So, and then they also have to get the equipment and from my understanding, this is the independent contractor, like he's it's like a company of one. So I'm sure he can contract out, but I'm just trying to
I don't know
understand.
what he is, but I can tell you
So she
this.
don't know what he is and you
I can
gonna
tell you
pay
this.
him, okay?
This is what I can tell you.
And for
Y'all
just
hear
so
this,
that
right?
it's-
This where y'all
looks
money- this where your tax dollars
proposals.
going.
This does,
This
this
where your
isn't
tax
the
dollars
bid.
going.
This.
What you
his
sent me is not the
proposal-
bid.
His proposal
No.
was not included.
No, what I'm saying is, but this isn't, what I'm telling you is this
Ms.
isn't
Morris, do
the
you have the
bid
whole
package.
proposal?
If somebody has.
Can you print it off again?
If somebody has.
Because they acting like people crazy.
This isn't the bid package.
No, y'all act like people crazy.
So this is,
It looks like there's some things in here, but it's not the full package.
so this was sent to me via text page. It says, call me ASAP. Hey, the trustees at the library are seeking to have you investigated because they are saying that Mac had you listed as being paid for $1,508.65 as of 7/9/2025. 7/26/25, you are on the bills list being paid $66,310.23 from doing HVAC work for the library. He never did the HVAC work for the library. That's why we approved for him to get started. That's the first thing. And then it says, per the trustee, the invoice looked tampered with. They also said that Mac has claimed that you requested $332,620.45. If this is legit, don't worry. But they are saying that you are sending this. They are sending it to the Attorney General's Office for Investigation of Fraud. Just a heads up. So, you know, it's all fun and games, and everybody says what they want to say. But at the end of the day, we're here trying to get the job done. We've been needing air conditions for over 6 years.
I'm just saying.
Oh, over 6 years. And so when you were for
Air conditioner is on, I hear you.
No, it's hot.
come on, man, stop it. If you go in those
What's
back
blowing? Do
offices,
y'all hear something blowing?
when you go in the back offices, when you go in the back offices, when you go in the back offices with those employees, it's not all, but it's cool. It is what it is. I see what's going on.
But you
That's
said
fine.
you was how she got up and started doing that, messing with
And
this
it's
thing.
still not a controlled flow in here. It's not going cold.
I'm not saying it's perfect, but what I'm saying, she cut it on, so evidently.
This process been going on since 2021, since I've been on this board, and we never had the opportunity to get it done.
But it's
Because
not
we
an
never
emergency.
had any, it is an emergency. Those people in their offices,
Emergency is.
and there are people in those offices.
To be happen today.
I'm not going back and forth. Those people, those employees were complaining that it was super hot. You know that, I know that. When you were the president, Sam's the one who brought the guy here to do the patchwork that
I
they
don't
did.
know, I've never seen Jay Smith eating.
Well, then, hold on. Your husband said that we paid him $1,500 and $8.65.
My husband said, first of all.
That's his text page right here. Keep playing games. It's
I
fine.
don't have games to play. I could care less what you say my husband says. I'm talking about what
I'm saying is.
Now, you're wrong for that, because I know she's not that, because when that paper says she's not married.
Oh.
That paper says she's not
Okay,
married.
Tom.
Says she's not married.
Okay. This is unprofessional, so I'm gonna.
Okay, so correspondence.
It's a whole, no, it is, no, what it said they couldn't find if she was married. It didn't say that she wasn't.
What they got to do anything?
I'm just addressing what she said.
This is so irrelevant.
I mean, just like they said, they said he should have been. To you. Same thing. So
They doing it for clicks. They doing it for clicks.
This is
Stop, y'all, you started this
I
though.
started it.
Yes, you did. You started it though.
They just want to see the money.
You the one started it.
The money, come on, man. Stop.
Shoot,
We got more money than the city of Harvey.
This is irrelevant and I'm gonna
They say don't let that bill.
We got money. We got money. We
But
got.
that FHA
We
loan
are.
or whatever, it said she was single.
Okay.
So now what? Let's talk about that.
She not getting homeless exemption in Arizona.
Okay, and? But she sure got a whole lot, y'all got a lot of properties too. I mean, y'all sit up here and y'all try to.
Trustees should bear hooks. This ain't the time for that. This ain't the time.
Well, you need to tell
We
him
got the
that.
public out here. Let's act like we got some sense around here. Get the business taken care of. Because right now you wasting my time.
Tell him that.
I'm an elected official. I want to take care of business at the park district. All that other stuff is irrelevant right now.
I am too.
Respect
Tell
these
him
people's
that.
time out here.
Tell him that.
Respect their time.
Tell him that.
Going to number 8.
Tell him that.
We pay you. You work for us. They're asking where the money is, and you're hired.
We don't
Stop
get
hiring.
paid. We don't get paid.
We don't get paid.
We pay for everything.
We don't get paid. We don't get
Stop
paid here.
disrespecting us.
Okay. Correspondence announcements. Do we have any correspondence announcements?
No.
None being staff reports with accepted hers is read. New business, actions from executive session. What?
I'm standing right here. I wanted to sit down there and correspond and make that announcement.
Well, first of all, that's under public participation.
That's not the public participation.
That's something different.
All right.
That's great.
Your staff report is written. Action from executive session. There's been a consensus. We talked about the different cases. And then on here, it's hiring of a new desk clerk. I was waiting for Ms. Morris to come back. We'll make a motion to table that until Ms. Morris get back.
Second.
This is sad. Obviously, there will be spirited conversations in the course of leading, so we can't act like. I think the biggest thing that I say here is, does anybody want to run for public office? Does this make you want to put your head in the ring to run for your local government? While I was in the course of watching this, that phone call was from Keith Price, who said that text message that he read is not from him. It is not true. That comes from, he believes, someone that is connected to Mr. McCaskill, but he has asserted that text message is not him. I do want to say to you all, for the record, that I have had the privilege of visiting the home of the Prices in Harvey. So they, in fact, do have residents in Harvey. I want to give Mr. Price's wife her kudos for not going back and forth with that as an argument. And I do want to let people know that dual residence is a thing. You can have multiple residences. I think that what matters is where you're registered. Because, again, we all know that the supervisor of Thornton Township don't live in Harvey. He lives in Frankfurt. And it's really interesting how Mr. McCaskill talks about exemptions and residences when some of these same claims could be pitted against the governance of his own home. So here comes my point. If tomorrow Mr. McCaskill moves to what we believe will be an illegal removal of Tamika Price from her duly elected seat as an elected official for the library, we will consider that a provocation and against democracy, good governance, for the culture's INA, and wait, what? And the city of Harvey, and it is my commitment as the commander that we will, on Friday morning, make sure that a lawsuit is filed so that Mr. McCaskill can learn his place and the authority that he does and does not hold as it relates to governance. If they do anything to remove her internally from her duly elected role, it is illegal. And she needs to continue to show up and execute her duties as an elected representative of the people for the Harvey Library Board. Someone asked me in the comments, do I plan on, I got to talk low because it's late and I know I got to get off of here because you guys are probably tired. But y'all, this is sad. This woman is simply asking about a $60,000 payment that she, if you all are listening, saying, we thought that it was a total of $60,000, but it looks like this is going to be somewhere over $100 and something thousand. This was not a project that was properly bidded. We do not have the appropriate files that shows things were bidded and that it was, and that this place is insured. And I think this is the most important thing. She's saying that you all are certain that you're circumventing certain steps in light of saying that there is an emergency, but she's saying that the emergency does not exist and that the library does not have the necessary permits from the city of Harvey to do said work. Now, what I will say is that from the very beginning of this, I don't know the intricacies of the relationships of the people on the board. I'm just now learning it. But he seemed like he was pretty frustrated from jump. And I like the deflection of the woman to his far left. When Mr. President McCaskill was asserting claims of residency and things, there was nothing to be said. But then Whoopi Goldberg wanted to assert, once it was then made known by Chappelle Hooks that these same allegations are being made against McCaskill, she would, as an elected official, assert that she didn't have time for it. Well, Mr. McCaskill, again, I've had the pleasure of meeting your wife today. I would that things would move forward in good governance. But what I will say is, damn, Harvey is a weight in itself. But tomorrow we will strongly advise against illegal actions because there is one thing clear about For the Culture. We riding with ours. Tamika may not be a member, but I will make it my personal mission to make sure that they're fully resourced by our now growing For the Culture family to stop this illegal action. And we will take it personally as provocation against good governance and against us. And so with that being said, I'm going to go over to Dolton because we got to kick the ass of one alleged perverted elected official. I would rather not have to make the public library of Harvey a part of my schedule. It is already filled. And these statements are advocating assertions. As an advocate, I'll be there. I need to be. But tomorrow morning, we're going to make phone calls and we're going to see if we can get them to change their course. And so I would encourage all of you all that are in the YouTube streets, that are under the sound of my voice, especially those that are in Harvey, Illinois, you probably should pay attention to this special meeting. But if you didn't hear me, I want you to hear me again. We're moving a little differently on this one. They do what's wrong. We are going to sue the shit out of them. And I mean it. I said this week. So that means if Thursday they do wrong, Friday lawsuit will be filed. That is the clear conversation with the czar, and we fucking mean it. We mean it. And to the victim network of Thornton Township, I'm just going to say it like this. Don't bother me. that time is up. It's over with. I promise you that it's done. But I will share this. I got a message to what would be the this would be the I thought this was to be a bit interesting as well. As you all know, we have moved forward from drama and mess. We have been very focused, and we've been doing a great job at moving things ahead, full steam ahead. We have not bothered anybody. We have not targeted anybody. We're literally focused on what we are established and organized to do. But this right here, for me, it's extremely sad because these people will not stop. And I got this September 16th of 2025. I have not told Mr. Sharks because that is not my place. I would assume that the courts have ordered the Cook County sheriffs to do that. But now I've almost overcome all of my frivolous lawsuits of protective orders that I filed against me. And now it looks like Freedom First International has filed a protective order against a member of my staff, Mr. Raheem Sharks, who has made no provocation statement. He's not involved in any internet bull crap. He has done his job. He remains very kind and respectful to all parties that have been involved. And this is the kind of stuff that I'm trying to tell you all to understand. We are bothering nobody. We are bullying nobody. We are not focused on anybody. But for this man who has a family of his own, who is doing his job and doing it well, it is so egregious to me that they will try to drag him into this foolishness and continue to harass us through the court system. And I can take it because I've been dealing with this kind of stuff my entire life, being in the public. But what I will not do is watch my staff, my team, and my family members be harassed through the courts. The internet is one thing. The internet is one thing. Say what you want to say over the internet, ridicule, whatever, clickbait, do whatever. But when you start trying to affect people's lives through the court system, that is a different level. It is not cool. It is not. It should remain unacceptable. And it is, especially when they're literally, we are in September now. September. Everybody that moved on. Now this. So we just saw this today. And it looks like there was a court date this morning. I do not know the results of this. I have not called Mr. Sharks to tell him anything. I just am like really flabbergasted that they would do this when nobody's not even mentioning or thinking about it. That's some sad, sick shit. And I fully intend to make the courts aware of what is actually going on in hopes that there will be financial and legal remedy and relief for these matters. And I'm going to leave it at that. We are not getting engaged in the back and forth. We are not doing any YouTube. That is my bodyguard and driver. That is the person that is the person. He works for us. That is the gentleman that you saw standing with me when we were out there. But he has been so kind. And then it was reported that someone offered him a job. Someone from the Victimization Network of Thornton Township offered him a job and said that he wouldn't get he'll get more than $100. And, you know, we kind of laughed at it, but I said, well, if somebody's offering you more money, then you take it. He laughed and he said, man, he said $100 is crazy. I said, man, you can't explain dumb. If you think that we pay him $100, then that's a key. That's funny. That was funny. We appreciate the laugh. I'm not going to talk to you about what this gentleman makes, but I will tell you that I think he's happy where he's working, but it is unfortunate that people would drag him into a court cycle. But get this, I'm a proud advocate and I'm his boss as well as his brother. And get this, we've already been winning. We will continue to win. But I'll tell y'all something that I'm really, 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 really encouraged by. The members of For the Culture have made it clear, because this is too much and it's gotten sickening and everybody is fed up with it. They are going to stand with Mr. Sharks. Our family is going to stand with Mr. Sharks. I was like, dang, that's cool. I mean, shit, when it was me, everybody was rooting for me. And I'm fine with it, but our family is going to stand with Mr. Sharks. And so why am I saying that today? Because I told you guys, we were building something that this world is going to be proud of, and it's going to stand for righteousness, and it's going to make sure that injustice finds no rest while getting, giving, loving, and living. And we're not interested in this internet banter, because some people make videos, we get results. And you're going to be seeing over the next few months exactly what I mean when I say we get results. Some announcements are coming that is going to be so phenomenal and fantastic. And what we're getting ready to do for our members will be undeniable. The noise is not even going to rise up to a level that we think should even be paid attention to. But to the gentlemen who have now engrafted or brought in my staff, I just want to let everybody know, we are looking forward to court. And we're going to make sure necessarily, if it's necessary, and he has my promise, and I'm saying this in public forum, if necessary, we'll make sure that he has all of the legal representation and the proper backing that he needs. And this is what I told him. We will continue to work. It's like a little, just brush it off, stay focused. But thank you for the opportunity to prove, once again, we got that big dick energy. I'll take 5 questions and I'll get off. I had a lot more to say, but I messed up with how I did this. So we'll get to the rest of it later. But that is a part of the War of the Southland. If you are not busy and you are available, please attend the library board meeting tomorrow, so that hopefully they'll understand that the public is watching and cares about things being done properly. Five questions. I've asked the right question, you get the right answer. If we could do this rather quickly, I would appreciate it, because I need to get off of here. Let me pull back up what time that meeting is, so that those of you all who would want to go, you can. That will be at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Six o'clock tomorrow is when they'll be trying to do that. So with that being said, if you believe in the work of INA, I think that you should be able to deduce based on what I'm saying, what type of work needs to be done. If you believe in the work of INA, you can contribute one of those ways listed below, and we are going to make sure that we're handling one of the many issues that we are trying to address. And I promise you, not one dime goes to Jedediah for his personal funds. Yes, Stephanie is a part of, we have not received a resignation, and we are monitoring her intent to run for committeeman for the Democratic Party. KP is very much capable. So this is different because this is in the interest of good government. And again, we take this as a part of us. So we're going to make sure that we pay for the court costs in this matter. What I will say is that Keith Price is prepared to defend his wife's honor as her husband, and we're prepared to back them up. So that means that we're going to pay for the legal filing fees associated with filing a lawsuit should that be necessary. We at For the Culture INA are going to do that, and that's something that I told him, and I'm telling you and our members, we're gonna do that, and that will be Friday morning. God forbid we need to, but if we do, we do. 3 more questions, and then I'm done. One of the things while I'm sitting up here saying is that, for me, I had the opportunity today to visit Little Palestine. I didn't even know that existed. But do you know that when I was in Little Palestine, they told me an amazing set of stories. And one that stuck with me is that Israel, when they started to talk about Israel, they began to be treated badly inside of Starbucks coffee. So what they did in Little Palestine was they started opening up their own coffee shops. And the community has a variety of coffee places to go to in Little Palestine. And then I was riding with my mom, and she said, look at all these Muslim people popping up all over where she lives. And it reminded me of when I saw Little Palestine. And all I did think to myself was, boy, I just wish niggas could get it together for 10 days. Just 10 days. At best, when something happens to us, we start fighting over who gonna be the leader or the leading benefactor. We don't know how to come together to do a goddamn garbage cleanup on one of our city blocks, let alone create whole institutions to let people who treat us bad know that we're not to be played with. And although most of the people that is involved in this situation are people of color, it's a goddamn shame that I literally know for a fact that I'm going to find a hard time getting people that understand the seriousness of not ignoring $2 million being governed in a South suburban town, literally beyond that, and making sure that we back up our people, because that woman is sitting on that dais or that board, literally with no paycheck, defending the integrity of literal millions of dollars, and really should be a room full of people tomorrow, making sure that the board understands that it is unacceptable for her to be removed from that board when she was elected. If y'all want to deal with a residency thing, you should have did that before. But guess what? Literally, I'll be holding my breath and I'll be dreaming for the rest of my life. And that's the unfortunate reality of us. One thing that I also, boy, I tell you, like I'm looking, man, don't get me to going off on a tangent. We always worried about people moving us out of our neighborhood, and we be in there, we can't even come together and carpool shit. So it's to occupy these spaces. Then when somebody else occupy, it's a plan to move us out. No, yeah, exactly, because we don't got no damn plan. Now, what's going to happen on subsequent to this email? A bunch of fucking idiots are going to talk shit about the presentation and the fact that, oh, something needs to be done. Oh, look at them. Look, what are you looking for? Clout? You looking for money? Stupid fuck. Not at all. What you see is what we need to deal with. And it should be in a unified way and literally should be done in an effective way. And that's why governments in the state of Illinois are running amok and millions of dollars are being mishandled and misappropriated, and y'all footing the bill. Damn. Bars. Wasn't even trying to do all that. But if I get through all of this, because when I said the Southland is in war part 2, y'all gonna see this shit is everywhere. And that's what I meant when I said that Tiffany Henyard was not the cause. She was the effect. She was literally an example of how politics go, especially in the Southland of Illinois. Let me take it a step further. Now, y'all just saw Mr. McCaskill be so condescending, disrespectful, emotional, and catty. Now, who gonna have the balls to do what I did in Dolton? I'll wait. Okay, and so We didn't come, I'm not on here begging for a damn thing. One thing that I'm proud of is that fuck the bullshit. I got a family now, and we ain't playing at all. Nowhere, no level, no time. And I said what I said. You fuck with one of us, you ain't gotta worry about no march, no protest. We'll see your bitch ass in court. I like saying that. See, I told y'all, I don't have to fight and argue and do all that stuff when we are prepared. So again, 3 other questions. If not, I'm just going to get off of here. I'll get off of here. But he do that, and okay, we'll do us. And so far, we don't have no L's. We have inconveniences. We have delays. We don't have losses. And we ain't going to fucking start now. And I say this in the full confidence and courage as the commander for the culture. We will use every available resource to back up ours. And on this, Harvey, if y'all don't give a fuck about y'all money, we give a fuck about our people. We'll be there. And I'm not getting back to cussing. I just had to get that out real good. And I want Mr. McCaskill to get this message sent to him. All right. Everybody ain't afraid of you, sir. Everybody ain't afraid of you. Or Napoleon. Or the Democrats. Or the street organizations that run with y'all. Or the people getting anti-violence funds. None of that. Everybody ain't scared of you. Doesn't look like there's no more questions. With that being said, I hope I said something that added value to your life. I pray to God that you all have heard the heartbeat and the core of our message and our intent. And I hope that you understand the importance of resourcing this move. But beyond that, if you've not joined for the culture and you see what we own, you tripping. And I'm here for you. I want you to join our growing family. Because get this, it ain't just about getting, giving, loving it and living it. It's all about reclaiming our crown. And I ain't going to spend time tonight waiting on somebody to join, but you'll see it. And when you know, you'll know. I've been telling you all this time, don't get left behind. Get out the mustard and catch up. It's going to get real good. And I'm excited. Peace.
Yo, can I get in on this? I want another 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, you thought it was through. This was just one assignment, boo. Judge checking with God, getting next instructions. You need an advocate, reach out, he might be coming. This young black king needs no introduction. When he shows up, haters hate seeing him coming. And no, he's not Malcolm, he's not Martin either. He got his own style. Ja-da-da-ya, we see ya. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move. And when he comes through, you know they coming too. Hey yo, INA, where you at? What it do? They got receipts, they got them files. They gone investigate an advocate, holding it down. And when it comes to intel, you know they showing out. You're smiling in Jed's face. Hold up, check that file. Don't run up on them either, they always in the crowd. INA got his back, you don't know when they around. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move. And then there's Jed's mother, you know she gon' speak. She praying for the people, prophesying what she see. Jed, God got you covered, he's holding you down. He's showing you his favor, his mercy, his power. So always stay humble, give God your best. Remember you're a man, ain't no S on your chest. You know where help comes from when you're up or you're down. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the